All right, pretentious douchebag time.
Yes, sir.
All right, hit the music. And just to start,
I hate popular shit. That's a remake. It's not a prequel.
How is it not a prequel? You're in the airplane. That's an action movie.
There gotta be some hand-to-hand combat at some point.
That's what love and romantic movies are about. It would be probably in my top 5. Maybe. It's a pretty good list. If anyone's confused, shit out of luck.
Sorry, my Prada's at the cleaners, along with my hoodie and my you flip-flops, you pretentious douchebag.
All right, so Godzilla X Kong New Empire that dropped on HBO Max about 2 weekends ago. Your boy watched.
Why you say X?
It's X.
Godzilla and Kong.
There's an X. Just trying to be, grammatically correct. Of course, you might be in that sense. Pretentious. So it dropped on Max 2 weekends ago. I watched it, and then Woso decided to ignore my text and didn't watch it.
You know what? I didn't see that text a long time after you said it. Then I looked. I was like, it was like 3 days. Like, talk about that work.
Yeah. So you watched it over the weekend. We both had it. I know I did my top 5, but you agreed when I came to the top 5 most anticipated movies this year. But we didn't see it in theaters. And it was one of those, like, it kind of came, and I'm like, it's hard going to see movies now. Kids and responsibilities. I'm like, you know what? Got my big TV. I'll just wait till it comes out. A little disappointed I didn't suck it up and go, because it probably would have been incredible in the IMAX. But pound for pound, action movie. What more can you ask for? Just an action movie. I was thoroughly happy with it.
It was no hand-to-hand combat.
I'm gonna give you hand-to-hand combat.
Pause, bro. Pause.
You took it that way. That's your problem.
Nah, man.
Hand to hand, he got a giant glove. What are you talking about?
I give you. Kong had a hand. You got that one.
So you talked about it earlier that this was more of a Kong movie. It felt like it because he found his own people, his own species.
Yeah, and I'm kind of glad because Godzilla movies are trash because of the humans, and he's not fire, bro. Like, I don't understand. Like, I get it, and watching the movie, I understand that he's the guy. He's the one. Nobody can fuck with Godzilla.
He's the king of the monsters, but there's but he can't have human reaction or interaction like Kong can.
Yes, it's no like that monkey with the Scar King. He's lit.
He was all right. I thought, yeah, it was okay.
Even the little frozen thing towards the end, it had some character into it. Godzilla is trash.
See, I can't. I know what you're saying, but I can't let you say it because that's my dude, number one. But I'm with you. I'm glad the story went more towards Kong. They still tried to do the human element. Props for trying to do it. Once again, swing and a miss.
See, I'm not with the swing and a miss. I kind of it was all right. It was all right because I like that little girl.
Oh, it's me too.
Like,
I don't know what's going on with the mom or the stepmom, because not only does she have she has the worst haircut in the history of movies. She's a decent actress. She's in The Town. And I thought she was good in The Town. Again, I know this isn't, like some Academy level script, but she's just terrible in both those movies. She can't act. So it takes me out of.
Who was she in The Town?
She was the one that got. She was the one who was robbed in the beginning, and then Affleck dates her to kind of keep her in watch, but then he falls in love.
Oh, that's her. I didn't know.
Yes.
But that's crazy.
Hole in a Vern.
Is she had a different kind of haircut? I mean, hair color.
Yeah.
Okay, I knew it. Like, it's a different hair color.
That haircut's just god awful. Like, is she trying to look like a '90s lesbian? killing it.
See, I guess you said lesbian. I was gonna say another word, but good job. But
Gay person?
nah. She was like I don't got I don't think the acting that the human like this not the worst Godzilla acting human movie, bro.
It's not the worst because I think the Millie Bobby Brown girl from Stranger Things, like she was in. She was terrible. I'm saying I think the girl is decent in this, but she's also a deaf mute, so she's not really acting. She's really good at conveying her
Bro,
emotions.
thank you. That's fire.
I,
That's good acting. She looked
right.
real sad. She looked real scared.
Yeah.
And she hit you with the gang signs.
But you said you got emotional at the end. Spoiler alert, when they're talking about whether she wants to stay with her tribe or stay with her mom, and she said she wanted to stay with her mom, and it didn't hit me for a second.
First, I don't feel comfortable with calling that lady her mom. Okay, because that's not her mom. Second, her foster parent. Okay. She found a stray kid, bro. Come on. And took her in. Like, and they go on missions like to this Middle Earth. Like that. She's a bad mom. She's a bad mom.
She says no, and then the kid talks her into
Talk. I get the Crips.
Audio only. I put the quotations up there. Yeah, she gives like one reason, like, okay, you're going into Hollow Earth, some place they don't know anything about really, and it's obviously a terrifying place. Yeah, come with.
She hit her with like this. What?
Okay,
but
so
I was like that shit, bro. That's an emotion, bro. That lady's gonna cry, man. Like she's like, you can like, I know you. This is your family, bro. That's fucking sad, bro. She's about to lose the only kid that like she raised her from I'm about to say a puppy, from a baby. She found her and she raised her. That's her mom, whatever. And she thought she had to lose her daughter. And she said, "What you talking about?" Oh, I got so happy.
Well, she should have. Why would you want to stay with that white woman when you got your own people right there? Just saying.
They can't talk.
They talked with their minds. Remember, they stole your idea.
Yeah, bastards.
That's way cooler.
It's not cooler. They down there with nothing. She got at least PlayStation 5 up there. Come on, bro.
She's got it and I don't. She's playing college football tonight. Damn it. Okay, enough of the humans. No one cares about the humans. The action between Godzilla and Kong. I like that when Kong needed Godzilla help, he didn't just go like, ask him for help, and Godzilla's like, yeah, let's go. Like they had a fight, and like I thought it was a little realistic.
That would have ruined the movie for me if he would have just went up there. I'm telling you, I'm sitting on the couch. I'm going like this now. I'm in here like I swear he better not just go up there and say, "Yo, I need your help." Like something like. If he do that, I swear I'm turning this off and I'm snapping on JP for making me watch this.
You ever seen the meme where like the guy like sits up in his chair like when something like that was you? Like,
yeah.
All right. He's gonna go find Godzilla, but this better not be stupid. Like, or I'm turning it off. They better get it right here.
And when he went up there and Godzilla like, no, I told you to stay the fuck off my planet. He over there pointing to Godzilla like, nah, nigga.
Only one alpha in here.
I ain't gonna lie. Godzilla with the fuchsia back. Ooh. When they showed that's fire. That scene was fire. That was dope.
Yeah. He was just going around to all the other mutants and sucking up all their nuclear power. Like all around the world. It's like, yo, what's he getting ready for? That's awesome.
But where the fuck all them just come from? Like now they got like 20 monsters in this movie.
Yeah, they kind of hint at it at the end of King of the Monsters, where there's just a bunch that just it's like because one I forget how they explain it, because one shows up, like another kind of hatches and everything. But we didn't even get to Mothra yet. When I heard Mothra's name, I'm like, I am effing in, because that's old school Godzilla. Like that's one of the best versus movies they ever did, was Godzilla versus Mothra. And her showing up, I'm like, let's go. Let's go.
I'm gonna be
That
honest
was
with you. I kind of, when they showed it, I was kind of, I'm torn with Mothra, whatever.
gotta have
It,
Mothra.
no, I'm torn because at first I was like, it's not gonna be a fair fight if it's gonna be 3 against 2, and I was expecting the Scar King to be bigger. I don't know why. I
Me
thought
too.
he was gonna be way bigger than that,
Me
but he
too.
was like the same size as Kong. But that makes sense too because he's an ape. Like I get that. But that's like, oh, so it's gonna be 3 versus 2. That's not fair. That's gonna be trash fight. And then she did that little. I don't like her. Like I get it. Like it was cool when she was hitting shooting the little webs, catching them, and doing that, helping out like that, and her stopping Godzilla from beating Kong guys. I get all that, but nah, I'm cool on her.
It's nostalgia for me. It is what it is. It's
It
just
was cool that she didn't jump in the fight.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, the villain that you said, the Kong's villain, like,
Scar King.
yeah, it was just okay. Right, I'm with you. I thought he was gonna be actually be like bigger than Kong, like the way the trailer set it up. But it was basically they hid what was his real opponent, and that was that shit that they had locked up, and he would use with the ice and everything. Like that
Which is fire, how he was controlling that thing.
that was cool. And that shit got Kong's hand, and basically what they say it was
Like frostbite, right?
yeah, frostbite. Yep. I'm like, that's
Um,
it really hurt him. So I'm like, no, that's all right, that's powerful.
nah, Kong, with the Scar King, when they first showed the Scar King, when he walks in, I mean, when they show him, like, even they thought it looked like he was gonna be bigger when they was first showing him in the cage. I mean, like in the cave, and then he come out like that. But he was whooping Kong ass a little bit, like.
Yeah, I think he surprised him with his because he had that whip, right? He had the whip.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he could keep his distance, which takes
Mhm.
away the power, right? So that kind of it made sense when it comes to logistical fighting and making it seem realistic. I like how the last 20 minutes, I mean, everyone got their moment, you know what I mean? Where you had that monster fighting Godzilla and you had Kong taking on the you keep saying it, and I should write it down. I can't
Scar
remember.
King.
Scar
Scar
King.
King.
Yeah, I just feel like everyone had their moment there with and Mothra helping out too, and the Baby Kong with his little moments.
Yo,
Everybody's rooting
that
for
was
Baby Kong.
fire. You word is
Everybody.
it.
I mean, come on.
No. Baby Kong, you brought it to me, bro. When he first hit the scene, and he went like Kong used them to beat all their ass with.
Yes. Because he tricked him. He tricked him. He's like, all right, F this. Just swinging him around.
And then where he thought Kong was stuck in the water with the wherever the fuck that was, the eel.
Mhm. Yeah.
And he thought he was got away. Like that whole scene, Kong and Baby Kong scenes are my favorite scenes in there.
Yeah. That was
Anything with them
enjoyable.
two together.
But I liked how in a very short time the relationship developed, right? Because it wasn't just, oh, I like you, we're cool. Like you're right. He thought he had him killed. All of a sudden, the head of the of that eel comes out of nowhere and scares the crap out of him, and then he basically realizes he needs Kong to get. Well, yeah, maybe he was just scared of him.
No, he was scared of
Hey,
Kong. And it's like,
yeah,
remember at the beginning when Kong did the shit when they was all chasing him? I love the beginning of the movie too. I'm mad I skipped that. When they was chasing
true.
him
Yeah.
and they still was after him until he ripped that motherfucker apart.
Mhm.
They realized,
Mhm.
nah, let's leave him alone. So
Yep.
when he whooped all those other apes' ass, old boy knew he was nothing to fuck with.
Yep. So basically, so then he took him to the cave, right? And he probably knew what was going to happen.
He was trying
But
to tell him no. Remember, he was like, no, 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 no.
yeah, yeah. But you said the beginning of the movie. Wasn't the very beginning of the movie just like a quick fight scene between Godzilla and one of the other Mutos?
No,
I
the
think it was
first
a
beginning of the movie is Kong running and
But
Hollow Earth, ain't it?
okay,
And then
I'm trying to
Godzilla
trying to
shows.
remember. I know Godzilla just took out a mutant
He did.
in Rome because that's when he takes a nap in the Colosseum.
Yes.
It's
But
just it's stupid and I love it.
that's after the Kong jump. Cause then it cuts to the humans, and the humans, she's like, just be happy. He saved Rome or whatever, like,
Right.
whatever.
Yep. So for a summer action movie, we both enjoyed it. I hope they keep making more. Try to figure out the human story a little better. Just a little bit.
Humans not made for that movie, but now they
Okay.
put them in Hollow Earth, so now they're gonna have to put them into the next one.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't look up anything because you haven't watched the show, right? The Apple TV show.
No,
I think you should, but I don't know if you need to yet because the whole time I'm watching it, I'm trying to find connections to that show because the show's a prequel show to the beginning of Monarch. And I kept thinking, man, this show came in between Godzilla and Kong 1 and 2. They got to reference it. I didn't catch any of that. I know I'm not the smartest guy, but I was legitimately looking for stuff. And if there is stuff, it just wasn't big enough. Or I'm like, oh, yo, that connects. I'm curious when they're going to start connecting that show to the movies. I assume they're going to do a season 2, but you should watch the show because it opens up that universe a little more, explains how it all started, how Godzilla came to be.
and maybe
And then,
I could find some Easter eggs that you can't.
yeah, maybe. Not maybe, probably. Sometimes I'm just, yeah, and then other times I'm like, I just want to watch this damn movie and enjoy giant ass monsters fighting each other.
Man, Kong hand like Kong is. I don't know if he got the Kong is like American. He got the he's not the biggest country, but we the toughest. You know what I'm saying? Like he's tough. He fall down and you can't pick up. Like once you fall down, he gets right back up. Kind of like my man Trump.
That's cool. If Godzilla wanted to kill him, he'd kill him in a second.
No, he couldn't. He
would.
tried to.
He did in the first movie, and he gave him mercy. He mercied his ass.
Oh no,
He
see,
looked at him.
Americans know when to give up to. Vietnam War.
Iraq, Afghanistan, Korea. You know, we took some L's along the way.
Oh my god!
Happy late 4th of July. How many lunch boxes?
Oh, how many lunch boxes I'll give this one? Since it's not a true action movie, but it's a great sci-fi movie. Sci-fi action. It's the best Kong. It's the best Godzilla movie. Fuck out of here. It's better than Kong versus Godzilla versus Kong. I think it's better. I'm gonna give it a 3.5.
I think I give it a 3 because I gave 3.5 to the first one because I like it just a little more.
The first one you like better than this one?
I prefer Mechagodzilla. That I talk about Mothra. The Mechagodzilla came out of nowhere, and we'd already seen Mothra before in King of the Monsters. So this was just kind of a different version. The Mechagodzilla was one of those moments where I like look at my wife. I'm like, and she's looking at me like, "This is so dumb." I'm like, "You don't understand."
I kind of like Kong trying to find his family. Like I like how he found like not his family, but his people. Like I'm liking that this is Kong shit, bro. Like get your little dinosaur out the water. Like he don't give a fuck about Earth. Maybe the next one they
What?
He don't because you watch how he travels to Earth. He take down bridges.
He has saved Earth multiple times just because the shit gets in the way. You know, that's not his fault.
But Kong wouldn't do that. Kong love humans. The apes. The next movie that they gonna make it for the apes to come back to Earth to help the humans. I bet you.
Or are we doing a crossover? Planet of the Apes and King Kong? Let's go. Let's go.
That'd be ass.
Of course. Not like the Fast and the Furious Jurassic World crossover. That's where we're talking.
Nigga, if they go back, they will go back to the dinosaurs, knowing they got a time machine in the last one, just to go everything go off.
They don't need a time machine. What are you talking about? Jurassic World takes place in this time. So the dinosaurs, remember?
It gotta be a different universe then.
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. Not for Universal. They just see money. Oh, this is our two biggest franchises. Link them up. Because you know what can defeat a dinosaur? Family. That was a solid hour and 15 minutes.
Oh, you said 15? Mine should say 106.
Oh, shit. Yeah, I was just looking at the actual time.
Oh.
Our beginning? Yeah, it was about an hour. Yeah, we yelled at each other. We laughed. Good times.
Oh, yeah, that's the best podcasting right there. Oh, this is the best the first time we got in a heated debate. Oh, I'm clipping that one up too. I'm going that shit going to Twitter. Is there Magical Bird Park too?
I was gonna say it's probably our most yelling at non-Josh Allen thing.
Oh, word to G. I be snapping over my boy Josh. Like they snapping today. Come on, you gotta agree with this. The GM talk about something overrated. You see that article?
All I heard, I was literally listening to Levitard, and they kind of will talk about like they'll have like Colin on there. They'll have First Take because they like to bring up what they're talking about.
Oh, that's fire.
It's just like it's like. Did you see the one from 2 weeks ago where it's like who needs a championship more, Yankees, Lakers, or Cowboys? Like it's 1A for we got nothing to talk about. What are we going to debate for 20 minutes?
You got Jordan and LeBron.
Yeah, the three most popular teams.
The three most.
And most of them, yeah, Dallas hasn't won since 95. Yankees have only won one since 2000. And the Lakers is just because of LeBron. It's like, are you kidding me? Who came up with that shit? So they mentioned they're like, oh my God. Like we're talking about like, real shit happened down because you saw what happened down in Miami for the soccer game where people were basically breaking into the Miami stadium to see that.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I mean, it was getting ugly. And they're like talking about it, and then he just jumps in. He's like, we're talking about this, and Colin's talking about is Josh Allen overrated? Like, what are we doing? We should be discussing this. What a topic. So that's the one I didn't hear who said it or.
Oh, that's funny.
So one GM said he was overrated, and that's enough to get a topic, right?
No, because it was I guess they did the top 10 quarterbacks.
Yeah, and he was
three. And part of the three was it was a GM that said Josh Allen is overrated. He can't throw the ball. It's mad shit he was saying.
Damn. A GM or a scout? Was it GM or a scout?
No, it was a GM.
I could have sworn they were talking about it was scouts that did this on.
Actually, no, it didn't even say GM. It said executive.
Okay.
But it's weird because somebody on one of them, I think, slipped up and said this old GM. So I think they know who said, like, they kind of.
Who said that? Was that Nick and?
No, that was over. Acho and them.
Oh, okay. Because I knew they were gonna get to that with First Things First. I just didn't get to it.
Yeah, Acho and them, and they were saying was he overrated, and it's like, hey, what? Like, this is not a topic. Like, this is stupid. But it made headlines.
It's just so stupid. Because, and then I get annoyed with Nick Wright because it's like one person had him above Patrick Mahomes. Like,
yes.
So 69 out of 70 had Mahomes won. And what are they talking about? The one guy. I mean, listen, it's one of those like, yeah, I totally agree that nobody should have him. That's just my opinion. Whatever. But it's not worthy of a
topic.
It's just
No,
wild.
I'm with you.
Especially-
You know I'm off that Josh
Yeah,
Allen,
but
Patrick Mahomes.
especially, well, no, sometimes you get a little heated.
No,
in
I
what they-
think Josh Allen is more talented than Patrick
Okay.
Mahomes, but
Okay.
I think the debate of them, like until Josh Allen win a Super Bowl, like I can't talk shit.
Right. Well, once he got 3, it's
Yeah,
hard.
you gotta shut up. And MVPs.
Yeah. I don't know, man. Then the MVP shit's starting to fall off of me because I'm sick of hearing about the Lamar. I'll defend Lamar, but you're right. When I see the Lamar stats that for his MVP seasons, it's just like some seasons MVPs just aren't really MVPs.
No, it's because
Yeah.
like they don't want to give it to some like they don't want to give it to somebody else. They don't want to give it to a receiver.
Like
They don't want to give it to a
no,
running
but
back.
yo, Dak's stats were incredible last year,
Why
and we
wasn't
had
he
the number
MVP?
2 seed, but he sucked against San Fran. His only really big game. It's just one of those like if Lamar's seasons are put up against the last 10 years seasons, he wouldn't have them. You know what I mean? Like
No, because you don't know.
Josh Allen would have 1 or 2 based on some of his seasons where it just didn't coincide with the right year because somebody else had
Like Aaron Rodgers, when Aaron Rodgers won,
Right.
Josh Allen would have won if Aaron Rodgers wasn't having that crazy
If that was
3
Lamar
interception
year.
season.
Yes, it's just ridiculous. 4
But
interceptions.
Lamar, always why I give Lamar a little slight because those years is like they're rushing too, and he be having some moments in those years, like comeback wins type shit,
Mhm.
like game winning drives.
I think the first year, was a little more
The
legit.
first one was legit.
Yeah. But it was also new, you know what I mean? He's really young. You had
He
the
had 1,000
story.
yards, bro.
Yeah, you had the story and everything.
But 1,000 rushing yards is crazy from a quarterback, bro.
Yeah.
And Dan Orlovsky said y'all putting Josh Allen in the black quarterback conversation. That shit was funny. Yeah. He said we used to do it to black quarterbacks, and now we're putting Josh Allen in there.
The only way I agree with that is because when it's 3rd and 4, as a Bills hater, I'm praying they're not running it with him, and you are probably hoping you're running it with him.
That's a fact. Don't throw that fucking ball. Fucking receivers. No, keep it. No, I want you to keep it a whole 100 right now. 3rd and 4. Josh Allen was your quarterback. Nigga, what you want him to do?
I don't want him to run right away, but I want, unless somebody gets, obviously I want someone to get wide open for 7-yard, nice pitch and catch, but I want to see where I'm not watching Allen, I'm watching the offensive line, and I want to see I'm watching the defensive line and see if they crash down or do some dumb shit. Where I'm just like, I hope this DN rushes up the field and lets Allen step to his right, because then it's a first down.
Bro.
Unless you have Roquan Smith or the other Josh Allen.
Word. He can't deal with that Josh
Yeah.
Allen. Josh Allen cannot fuck with Josh Allen.
He's going to run past that dude for a first down or run him over.
No, see, as soon as it say 3rd and 4, oh yo, bro, we got 2 downs to get this. Josh. No, I don't give a fuck what nobody say.
That's why I always find your offense really hard to stop, because as long as you don't get to 3rd and 10,
we good.
You're fine. He's gonna figure it out with his legs, or he's not that bad of a passer. He's a good passer. It's about the decision making.
They say he's not one of the knocks was he was not a precision passer. Patrick Mahomes isn't either.
Yeah.
He's more of a thrower than a precision passer too.
I just think Mahomes anticipates a little quicker and better. Because
he's better at certain things than Josh Allen. Don't get me wrong.
No, Mahomes improvises just as much as Allen does. Like, it's
because they trust their arms.
Mm-hmm.
Just like
they do.
Great quarterbacks. So like Tom Brady, the only one because he didn't have an arm, bum ass.
Don't make me pull my skip. He had a cannon back there. It's just I don't know, man. He just had to use his whole body to do it. Allen and Mahomes are just flicking that shit.
And Lamar, give him a little credit. That's one thing, he can flick it. It don't get there, but
no. It only Rodgers gets put in there, because I don't even think
Rodgers.
Like Herbert has a cannon, but he doesn't get it there fast.
Stafford.
Stafford had one. All right, that was way too much Josh Allen dick sucking. I'm going to bed.
I'm glad we got this in there. I'm gonna clip this out. This is even part of this shit. We got
You just clip everything positive, and you can like manipulate me for saying no, he's better than Mahomes.
oh my
I'm surprised you
God.
didn't get into the Burrow thing because that's what really pisses you off.
Oh, Burrow being number 2?
Yeah, I
Oh,
think
that's
yeah.
it. Don't
And
piss me off right now.
After I was Burrow before this year, but he had another injury riddled year, and I have to knock him off.
Oh no, I'm good with the little Joe Burrow shit. Is because by the end of this season, he's not going to be in the top 10 because he's going to get injured again.
Yeah, I'm with you, and he's not so uber talented when he's playing. Like it's like
Thank you.
I think he's really a great quarterback. He's not the talent that Mahomes and Allen are. I just think he runs his offense really well, and he's not flashy.
You know
Like
who else he's not talented?
but like I trust him on 3rd and 7. You know what I mean? Where to like make the right play, even if that's a punt. I want Allen to fucking figure it out and go get that first down. Burrow won't always do that, but it leads to less interceptions.
You know who's more talented than him? And they say he injury prone. Fucking Tua. Tua is more talented than him.
No,
and they say he's injury prone. He's more talented.
No, I can't.
He could run better than him. He's bro. Okay, yeah. I forgot.
This is when you start talking too much. This is all right. It's time to go to bed. You clip that. He said Tua runs better than
Joe Burrow running get injured. Fuck out of here.
Bro, if you look at the over-unders for Tua every game, it's 4.5 rushing yards.
that's post-concussion. Shut
That was one of the worst bets I ever did was over-under 5.5 yards Tua running against the Bills in not the playoff game.
The last game of the season?
No, it was 2 years ago in the snow game where it ended up snowing in the fourth quarter.
Okay.
And I remember him rolling right and nobody was there. And I'm like, I got it. And he runs and 4 Bills off screen come and tackle him. And I had to wait for the official measurement to get it. And he got it by half a yard. I'm like, oh my God. Him running. Like Brady would smoke him in a race.
Fuck out of here.
You forget how Burrow's athletic. Now he's probably lost a step because of all these injuries, but I'm clipping that. You do not clip that out. And you started. That was your first argument starter. He runs better than Burrow. What?
He's more accurate than Burrow. I don't care what you say. He's more accurate.
Yep, but it's still ugly and left-handed. That's coming from a lefty.
Because left-handed quarterbacks can't play quarterback. Let's just be real. You know it.